Hello everyone, and welcome to the 21st episode of my Dark Souls Dex Build playthrough. My name is Tebriel, and today we're going to continue our journey throughout Lodron. Well, seems we found ourselves in a bit of a pickle after we were defeated by Seath the Scaleless. Found ourselves in a prison of sorts. Unfortunately, that, like I said in the last episode, that is a part of the game that you cannot really skip unless if you use an exploit, and it's pretty much the only part of the game that forces you to die. Any other death can be avoided. Although if you're a first-time player, it's unlikely that you'll avoid some of the traps, unfortunately. Anyways, looking around our prison here, we see there's a snake man sleeping. Looks like, we see more of those snake men people, just like in a Sen's Funhouse. And over here, there's some crystal warriors, so let's go ahead and kill some of them. Remember, they're very deadly, so watch out. Approach with caution. We don't really need to kill them here, but I figure I'll show you around the cell before we leave. Ooh, got a hit on us. 2 hits. And there we go. Okay, they're dead. And if you look this way, it's just a dead end. And a cell door that is locked. That's unfortunate. So we're just gonna go over here, heal up a bit. And it seems we cannot leave our cell. However, there is this snake man sleeping here. So, let's go and stab him. Now, I'm not sure how much health he has, but it's probably close to 1 or so, because you could kill him with almost any weapon, regardless of how powerful it is. So we got the Archive Tower cell key, so now we can leave. Ooh, a cutscene. Okay, now, they're, coming up to try and kill us. Seems that's either an alarm or something used to call those things. I'm not sure exactly what they're called. And these guys will generally ignore you unless you attack them. I just like killing them anyways. They'll, try and run up that way, which is the exit. Unfortunately, if you go up there, it is locked, so you have to go down this way. Now those things, they aren't exactly, fun to fight. I mean, they're not hard, but they have a very interesting array of abilities. Okay. Just searching throughout a cell really quick. You can find all sorts of stuff in here. Well, in these cells anyways, not that specific one. Yeah, they have a grab attack, which does quite a lot of damage. And they can also do a projectile attack. And I guess they can also do that too. They're also a decent source of humanity too. So go ahead and put on your gold serpent ring and go at it with the humanity farming. That one's locked. You need several different keys throughout this area. But we need to work our way down. So far we killed a couple of them, not all of them. Okay, open here. And let's kill any guys that reside in here. Oh, got hit there. Okay, come on. Seems that we need to upgrade our armor a little bit or something. Still haven't gotten that other armor, but I like this armor anyways. Both are quite good. We could jump down there and grab something. Enemy behind us. Didn't notice him until I actually dropped on him. And they're just waiting outside for us. And we got an extra prison key, so that'll be nice. Okay, let's open this up. And funny thing about these weird creatures, you can actually backstab them. A bit odd, considering you figure you wouldn't be able to. But, yeah, you can. Granted, they come at you with such, numbers that you probably won't get too much of a chance to, but when there's stragglers like that, it's easy enough. Okay, let's see here. Oops, missed. Then again, we don't really need to. I just want to do a few pot shots. Nah. Okay, let's just go run at him. Alrighty, now you might be wondering what the heck those things are. The game never exactly explains outright, but suggests that they might be, experiments of Seath the Scaleless. And that these used to might have been, human maidens, kidnapped by the, trident-wielding sorcerers that we saw earlier. And he takes them back here, does experiments, and apparently this is one of the results. One of the things to support this is coming up here shortly. Okay, we killed them. As if you go in here, you see that there are two that didn't even try to attack us. Now, it's very hard to hear over the alarm. In fact, let me just go ahead and turn off the alarm really quick. But if you listen very carefully, you can hear those two crying, and they sound very human-like. So let's go up here, kill these guys. Oh, yep. Gotta watch out for them. This is not a fun place to fight up here. You might have better luck going down the ladder again, but, you just want to keep out of their grasp, essentially. Oh, we could have died there. Luckily, we were able to, avoid that. Okay, just a few more hits. Dead. Let's try and backstab this dude. Oh, that didn't work. There we go. Okay, we'll pick up this. And this is the archive giant door key. Okay, that's good. And we'll finally turn off this rather annoying alarm. Okay. And now that that's off, even if we die, it will stay off and will not turn back on, even if all the enemies respawn, thankfully. Okay. Now let's go in here and listen. So as you can see, they were probably human at one point. Now usually if you save a particular character in Sen's Fortress, he will be right here and you can save him again. And you'll be able to get some spells and stuff out of that too. However, I don't believe we ever saved him, or if we did, we didn't talk to him afterwards, so he didn't show up here yet. Anyways, that door is locked, so we can't do anything here. And let's go ahead and put these poor maidens out of their misery. And generally, as you can see, they'll run away from you. They won't actually attack back. So, from them, you get 2 miracles. I believe those are healing for multiple people, not just yourself. So it's very good for co-op or PvP. However, like I said, I do not do miracles on this character, so they're useless to me. However, for yourself, might be a different case. Okay, now that we got the key out of here, let's go back up. Okay. And we can see if we can unlock any cell doors that we have not been able to on our way back up. Like this one. Okay. And large soul of a brave warrior. More soul items are always good, very good backup, just in case if you do lose your souls. Like, we have a decent amount of souls on us right now. We should probably spend them here soon. Already went through here. Believe that's where we popped out of. Okay. Now, before continuing forward, we're gonna go over here, kill these guys again, because now we actually have the key to the cell on the cell door on the other side. And it appears that the cell door just kind of goes off the edge. Why would we even want to do that? Well, there's an item down there that we can grab. And more crystal straight swords. So we're gonna do that. You just need to be very careful and jump off the edge. Take a little bit of fall damage, but not much. Then you can explore throughout here, and there are several items for you to grab. It's also a quick way down, in case if you want to jump back down again, although probably not for the best. There aren't a whole lot of reasons for you to go back down there. Except if you want to, I guess, open that cell again. Okay. Now we're going to use a homeward bone because it is, whoops, popped over, much easier than just running back up again. Of course, some of the enemies will respawn, but we don't have to worry about that too much. Okay. Because the alarm isn't sounding, those guys from earlier will not try and come back up. They'll all be kind of bunched down there. And we don't have to worry about the snake dudes too if you're fast enough. Of course, over here there is a item as well I probably should have talked about. So we'll go ahead and grab that. It's actually kind of easy to miss this jump. You might accidentally clip a wall on your way down. So don't worry if you do. And you got the maiden set. This is also another reason why people think it's maidens and firekeepers that they are kidnapping. So let's pop back down. And now we are back at the bonfire, and seeing how we took some damage, no reason to use an Estus flask, let's just heal back up again. Easy stuff. Okay. Seems that they're running behind us. Okay. Now we're out of this little hole. I mean, who designs a library like this? I mean, 90% of the books you can't even read. I mean, I guess maybe Seath was in here at one point, and I'm not even sure what that clockwork on the floor was supposed to be. Maybe it's a mechanism to move a bunch of stuff so he actually can read them. I don't know. That's just speculation, though. Okay. Now we are outside. And, of course, there's enemies coming around corners trying to kill us. Wouldn't be Dark Souls if there wasn't, I suppose. Okay. Now, I'm just gonna block here. If you look up that way, you can actually see a door up there in the sky. I have no idea what it is, but I suppose it was just an asset that was left from the game and they forgot to delete it. It's a bit odd, but I guess that's just a little bit of an Easter egg for you. Now that's run and done. Let's go ahead and kill this guy. And his friend behind us. Because Dark Souls like to throw that at you, of course. And he's dead too. Okay, cool stuff. And now we are in this area. This is a pretty infamous area. It's can be quite hard depending on how well you do with ranged guys like this. Oh, he's teleporting. Where to? I have no idea. Up that way, I suppose. Let's see if he can hit us. Nope. Okay. Now let's see if we can hit this guy. Might be able to. Yep. Not doing a whole lot of damage, but it's easy just to take him out like this if you can. Okay, now we won't have to worry about him later. That's good. Okay, and I did check over this way. Yeah, there's a lot of chests in this area too. Yeah, okay, that did a lot of damage, wow. Okay. I tried to roll through that. Didn't work. Okay, now this guy will probably... Nope, he's not coming up. Good. Okay, dead. Oh, yeah, that hurt quite a lot. Wow, he's just buffing everybody in this area. Keep your shield up if you got one. And you probably should, unless if you're doing a no-shieldless run or something. Oh, wow, okay. Apparently because I didn't lock onto him, it didn't, lock in the right area. That kind of sucks. Okay. If you need to, go ahead and kindle that last bonfire, you might need it. You can get hurt in all sorts of ways here. There's a lot of ranged people here. Okay, and no chest over here. There are, I think, 3 or 4 chests in this area. It can be a little bit confusing. Let's see. Yep, there's one right there. Let's take him out. Before we get hit ourselves. Okay, good. Gotta cover all your bases here. Every corner, every nook and cranny they can come at you from. Be it left or right, up or down. All friggin' corners in this area. Okay. Yeah. Let's go ahead and take out that guy too. A lot of these guys you can skip, but I just like being safe. Okay, he didn't drop anything. And let's see, no chest. Alright. Now you think we're at a dead end, but we're not. Looking on here, there's actually these little handle lever things. Turning them will cause the whole staircase to move. A la Harry Potter or any other sort of moving staircase fantasy setting, I suppose. Although this is more of a mechanism rather than any sort of magic. Alrighty, no chest over there. So now we can continue. There are several more enemies up here that we have to deal with. Luckily we took out that sorcerer earlier, so we don't have to deal with him. And just remember that they can teleport all over the place. And while they're in the process of teleporting, you cannot hurt them. So keep that in mind. Don't waste the stamina or your health by trying to attack them. Dead. Okay. Nope, no chest. There's a chest on the other side, though. Might be a mimic. I can't remember how many mimics are in this area. Also, let's see here. Is it down here or is it in the other one? In one of these areas on top of one of those bookcases, there is a chest. And in it contains a very interesting item called the Avalon. It's a type of crossbow that shoots 3 bolts at once. Now, the crossbows are generally not a very good weapon in this, but the rapid fire 3 bolts is very, very nice. Now, you can see this is a regular chest, so we don't have to worry about it being a mimic. And sorcery, strong magic shield. That's pretty good. I mean, it's a pretty underutilized skill. I barely see anybody use it, but it's actually fairly nice for a melee build that uses magic as a sort of backup or strengthening. It can make your shield have much, much more stability, to the point where attacks that would normally eat through your stamina do absolutely nothing to it. Or nearly nothing, anyways. Okay. And now we're back here. so that's pretty easy. So now we just need to go like this. And let's see here. I believe we came from up this way a bit earlier. Yep. And now we can finally go to the bottom here. Now, if you notice over here, you can just kind of walk your way down, but we don't want to do that. Not yet anyways. Okay. And this guy can be quite annoying. You can just attack him if you like. Oh, whoops, he's actually doing quite a lot of damage on us. Okay. He's also very hard to lock onto, which is a problem for some reason I don't understand, but he's just very hard to lock on. Oh, I got one off. Okay, there we go. You can kill him if you like, you don't have to, but he would shoot at us while we're climbing up or down that ladder. It's also an interesting area to fight during PvP. You can hide up here while there's people coming up and down these ladders, and you can just basically wreck them while they're going up or down. Okay. Now, before we pull that lever, we're going to search for a couple other things. Let's see here. Open this up. And we get the channeler set, so now we can look like a channeler if we like. And in here, I believe this is not a mimic. Yep, it's not. Just need to check really quick. Sometimes the chains can look a little bit weird. And we got the crystal ember, so now we can make any weapon a crystal weapon if we like. Generally, that's not a good idea, however. And as you can see here, there are a couple messages. Be wary of mimicry. That is true. This is a mimic. So let's kill this one. However, they said amazing weapon. Let's go ahead and check what it is. An enchanted falchion. That's just a weapon that's, by enchanted, they mean it has a magic enchant on it. And what that does is it basically makes a weapon scale with intellect. So, like I said with the strong magic shield, if you are a melee magic build, which you mostly should be, you don't want to go pure magic most of the time. Unless if you have the right spells for it, then you're good. And this is the Archive Tower giant cell key, so now we can go back down and open that cell door at the bottom of that huge pit we were stuck in for a while there. And in there it contains a nice item. Okay, let's open this up. And a blue titanite chunk. There are tons of those to get here. So let's finally open this up. Okay, now this is the reason why we wanted to open this up instead of going down those stairs, is because now we have access to go to the next area. And now it's easy access from the bonfire too. So cool stuff. Gonna rest here. Might actually kindle this. No reason really to, but sometimes I PvP here, and I might PvP on this character later, so. Okay, plus we got plenty of humanity as it is. Okay, I think that's a good place to end the episode. And continuing on, we'll go down into this little forest and off into the distance to go and fight Seath the Scaleless. Thank you for joining me, everybody. My name is Tevriel, and I hope to see you all in the next episode of my Dark Souls Dex Build playthrough. Goodbye, everybody, and take care.